What's up, man? All right. For some reason I was having a little bit of error on my vertical screen, so sorry about that. All right. Just trying to make sure volume sounds fine. Some days I have issues with my volume, but it sounds plenty loud today, so I think we're good at the moment. So we still got about 20 minutes before the market opens, so plenty of time. We do have news this morning, guys. So just be aware of that. I think it's at 9:45, if I'm not mistaken. So I feel like waiting for that 15 minutes this morning may be a little devastating because I think it's PMI numbers, and so I don't know how much it's going to mess up our charts. That's the one thing I hate about news when trying to trade my funded accounts is I hate when the structure kind of gets off tilted by news or like a big random candle. It makes the entries a little bit harder for me because I try not to enter on these big wick 5 minute candles. And so it's just the best way that it's kept me safe with my accounts. So yeah, so 35 more minutes. Let me make sure I have that right time. 35 more minutes. So yeah, so 9:45. So 9:45, and like I said, that's going to be your global PMI numbers this morning, guys. All right, make sure. So something that I've been doing a little different the last few days to kind of, because I've been waiting for that 15-minute candle since it's been so choppy lately. If you can be patient and wait for that first 15-minute candle this morning and do the opposite of that 15-minute candle. So that's kind of what we've been doing. Let's see. 15-minute candle is here. See, look. 15-minute candle is red. We only look for longs. So that is how I've been kind of getting my bias lately. Whatever color that candle is, I am looking to do the opposite. So this morning, like yesterday, all of our trades were longs. So as you can see, here's that 15-minute candle. And after that, look for longs. Let's see. Yesterday, once again, even though we ended up turning back around, we printed this red candle. We ended up getting long here on this candle. Actually, no, I think we got long on one of these wiki candles because we only got our 10 points. But we did get our, I feel like we got our 30 points on this yesterday. I think no, I've only gotten my 30 points once this week. And that was yesterday. I think the last 2 days we've only hit the 10 points. So as you can see, I can't really tell if that was red. It looks like it started off green. It might have been a big wick candle is kind of what it looks like to me. It's not like that every day. I want to say at least 3 or 4 days out of the week, you can kind of do the opposite of that 15-minute candle, and that's what it seems like lately. All right. Uh, I'm kind of nervous today because we've been green all week on our funded accounts, so I feel like I'm due for a loss. Our last loss on the fundeds was last Wednesday. So I feel like I'm due for a loss, and we're so close to payout with these accounts again. I mean, we're $650 away from $1,000 payout on this account, and we're $530 for $1,000 payout on this account. And we finally broke the $1,000 mark on this account. I did take a $20 loss on gold last night, kind of dabbling with gold, and I didn't like the way it looked, so we got out. This is a fairly new Lucif funded, so I've been trying to take super care of it till we kind of build a little bit of buffer. So these are the 4 fundeds that we've been trading lately. Then we'll throw an eval trade in there somewhere. And I'll let you guys know whenever I'm trading between fundeds and evals. I don't ever recommend anybody following my eval trades, or don't be over leveraging on my eval trades, because I do take a little bit more aggressive eval trades. Now, funded trades, I have a strict stop loss, 20 to 25 points. I'm risking $120 to $130 a trade. We're just too close to payout to be trying to go $400, $500, $600 in a hole. There's really no reason to do that when you're that close. You know, try to keep your losses around $100 if you can. Because, like I said, I've had what? My last loss was last Wednesday. So that's like 4 or 5 straight days of winning trades. So that's why I said don't wreck your account when you're that close, because I've done that before and it sucks because it just takes it out of you. You feel like you got to start over. I've gotten within $500 of payout and went tilt from just being stupid. So we will not do that again. So basically what we doing on fund is just accept for whatever happens. Hopefully this 15-minute candle. I think that really depends on where you're at in your trading journey, just because those are so expensive. I mean, if you're, got a 60, 70, 80% win rate in your trading session, or you're just, good at risk management, I don't see a problem with it. But, if you have a history of tilting, revenge trading, over leveraging, all the stuff that most traders struggle with, it's really hard for me to say go straight to funded because even though I guess you can, end of the day, still spend a lot of money on evals and funded accounts in the same way, but it's a little bit easier to accept a failed eval that you spent maybe $50 or $60 on, or a $20 Apex or a $20 Bulinox account. If I just drop $300, $400 on a funded account and I lose that, my feelings would be hurt. It says in my head, I'm the best on the leaderboard. That's pretty good. I like that one. I'm a superstar. Superstar. That's like calling yourself a sim account millionaire. It's like, man, on that sim account, I'll be destroying it. I don't even lose on a sim account. Calling yourself a sim account millionaire. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I'm strong on the sim. That's always the best. I used to call myself the sim count king. It's like I can never do it wrong on a sim account. And the reason why you always do good on a sim account is because you don't question the trade. You're never going to question a sim account trade. You're like, oh yeah, that's going to go. But when you're in a funded account or whatever expensive eval you're on, you're questioning that shit all the way. You're like, should I do it? Should I do it? Yeah, no worries. That's why people with a lot of like capital that trade can get those big trades that you see people posting online. Me, I'm a small streamer. I got small capital. I can't I know if I attempt to try to make big capital like that, I know there's going to be a time where I probably will constantly blow my accounts. So that's why I just stick to the smaller, grindy type trading and just try to stick to the more being consistent. So, so like I said, since I'm scared because I just called out one of my last losses, and I feel like today I may get a loss. Because you know what, dude, I haven't taken a trade since I haven't taken a loss since uh last win. Oh wait, did we take a when did we take that loss? April 10th. So that was on a Friday. So like I've only taken two losses on my funded account on my 50K this month. On April the 10th, we lost $76, and last Wednesday I lost 134. So I should sometimes like up leverage because this is why I want to start a cash account. I've gotten really good at staying consistent and accepting my losses for whatever happens that day. So I really started focusing on that really hard back in November, October. So far, like I said, two losses this month. On the fundeds, now I've taken losses on evals. This is the other account that's within $500 of a payout too. And our two losses this month has been 125 and 127. That is another key. If you look at my losses, they're almost the same exact cost every time, just because I try to stay under that 150 to 175, 121, 151, 125. And the reason why some of these are a little bigger is because I felt like I needed to move my stop loss where it needed to be, and it just still got hit. So 187's probably been the biggest loss on this 25K. Just just whatever is going on that day. I'm not biased against anything when it comes to shorting or longing or anything. Yeah, I don't have a bias on which way the market goes. I'm one of those people, I don't really care which way the market goes. I take all my trades on the 5 minute chart. What's up, Ponzi? How are you doing today? What's up, Room? Um, I think he's having car problems where he's at in Savannah, Room, and so he was. I I guess he had to be because he said he was going to use the car internet today to stream, but I guess he's having issues with his car. I think he said yesterday that his check engine light coming on, and I don't know if he has to take his car to the shop this morning or figure out what's wrong with it because he's like 5 hours from home. I told him to stay away from the hotels with the numbers in it, but he didn't listen. If it ain't got no lobby and if it's got a number on it, stay away from it. Maybe next time. Maybe next time. He may jump in here on the cell phone or something. We'll have to see. No, Chris. No, we got I think that's just too much stress to relying on trading to pay your bills. I mean, I've used trading money to pay some of my bills, but not to strictly depend on it. Because there's not every month you're going to get payouts. There's not every month you're going to do good. So I got multiple streams of incomes from very little with YouTube, a little in affiliates because I'm a small streamer. So sometimes I make as little as say like $300 to $500 to like up to $1,000 some months, but that varies. That's not consistent either. Then I also work a side job too. I work at Amazon part time, and I also have a rental property that I collect income off of. And my wife, we also have a hair salon business. So just a variety of things. I don't work the normal like 9 to 5 or like normal like job thing. It took me a little bit to get to this phase in life because I had to make that decision to do that like 3 years ago because I wanted to do this. So it took me a little bit to get that set up. What's up, H? How are you doing this morning? We're doing good. Remember, guys, unfortunately, our 9:45 that we've been taking our trade app in the morning times may get jacked up this morning because we have PMI numbers this morning. So we may not get that 9:45 trade today. And if not, I'm not going to push it because I'm on a nice like 5-day win streak with my funded. So definitely don't want it because I was just pointing that out a while ago. My last loss was Wednesday on my funded account. So, and we want to keep the streak going because I only need about $500 more on one account and $600 on a second account. Yeah, I adjusted it today, H. So what I did, I went to TikTok and it says view your thing on the phone, and I tried to adjust it where you could see it better on the phone because I've had you say that before, but I can't see what you're seeing. So it was like hard. I didn't really understand. So, but I knew that that option was available. So I made sure I'd looked at that before we started today. So, and I've never done that in the past. Oh, get this switched over real quick. There we go. Let's see. Where is? Let me look at the whatchamacallit page, trading view page. Sorry, I keep making stuff disappear. I got so much stuff sitting on top of each other. Um, we do have a pivot this morning. Sitting at what 982. So to me, the market still kind of shows bullish. And there was a lot of support here yesterday. So we are definitely going to look for longs, guys. There was so much resistance here at the 27,000s. If you go back and look at yesterday's price action, I mean, there is so much resistance in this 27,000s. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Oh, goodness. Those still numbers are used for years. Uh, got that extra parking lot activities going on out there. Wow. Time goes by fast sometimes in the morning, guys. I try not to pay attention to the time, but then I lose track of time. So we got a minute 30 seconds left before the opening. Just remember, we do have PMI numbers, global PMI numbers at 9:45. So just be aware that if you're in a trade this morning, you don't. We've been getting some nasty wick action on the MNQ lately, and so you don't want to be caught in the nasty wick action. The NQs like the extra activity out in your number hotels, so it's not very friendly sometimes. As you can see, kind of our EMAs are kind of stacked together on our Rico charts. I use Rico charts to kind of like look for trend. A lot of times if you Rico charts get into a nice trend area, you can just kind of just look for longs. All right, 30 seconds ago. We have not broke out of the 15 minutes. So a lot of times if you don't break out of that 9 to 9:15 breakout, most of the time you'll get a breakout in one direction. And I don't know. To me, I think we pull back, maybe retest that pivot at 82, then maybe we skyrocket out the top. Oh, are we going to get the freeze? Oh, there's your pivot bounce. Now, do we go straight out the top here? But we didn't run no higher time frame. That's the only thing I don't like about the bottom. So you got an hourly low here. And your 4-hour low is all the way down at 890. But I think that's just going to be your manipulation candle to go out the top. This price action's been the worst, guys. Yeah, because it would just show consistency that, he doubled his money. I mean, if you can make $10,000 a year off trading, shoot, nothing wrong with that. Like I said, there was so much support here at that 27,000 yesterday. I'd probably look at more consistence. Like if they're just showing, I'm just talking about like if they're showing like consistence like $700-800 a month. Because that's what I try to do. Very hard to short here, like I said, into this consolidation. Which I don't use a cash account. What's up, Og? How are you doing? So far, a fairly mild open. We could just be waiting for that 9:45 news this morning. We're about 2 minutes away from a new 5-minute candle. MNQ. All right, 30 seconds. Thank you, Chris. So 20-minute. Yeah, it's the NASDAQ, but it's on micros. With micros is $2 a point, and with NQ is $20 a point. And I'm trading 25Ks and 50K prop firm accounts, and minis are just a little too big for those accounts, and minis will wipe those out pretty quick. 50 seconds. I mean, and this is going to be, well, no. Shoot. Remember, guys, we do have news at 9:45, so you're only going to have probably a 5 minute window. Just be aware that if you're in a trade at 9:45, that you could get wicked out or whipped out, or just your stop loss won't. If you do have a stop loss, sometimes it'll get a lot of slippage. So a lot of support still at the 27,000s. Kind of waiting to see if we're going to break the 25 here. There's the first 25 hit. I hate that this is not going right away once we broke back above that 25. May get stopped out here. Could come back to 07. Oh, shit. What scares me is we got news here in 2 minutes. I was trying to get my 10 points to 20 points before news starts. So this might be. I really don't want to have to close this, but I will, because I don't want to be stuck in this with news coming. So I have 2 minutes left. We got 50 seconds left, so come on. No. I was just counting down the timer. I'm going to try to close it. We just got to be careful. I don't want to get slippage in this night because of the news that's coming out in 30 seconds. This is going to suck to hold this. Oh no, get ready. I'm going to hold it. Oh shit. Please don't mess up. Okay. Wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad. I think you still get your 30 points you hold. I just wasn't sure. You never know what you're going to get on these news candles, guys. Luckily, it didn't mess up the charts too bad. It makes me nervous holding into news, man. I don't think I hit my 30 points quite yet. I think you will, though. Because, we're just looking for that 30 points. Let's see. We needed 57. Okay. More likely you should get your 30 points if you had the boys to hold this. Yeah, there's your 30. Man, I hated that news candle had to happen right there, guys. That sucked. Let me make sure I'm out of all my accounts because, like I said, we're copy trading. It looks like we are. So we only got about half profit today, which is $60 per funded account. So we didn't get the full 100 to 120 like we looked for. Because like I said, we're copy trading 3 accounts. So, like I said, we only got partial credit today. I was being super cautious because I knew that news was coming up and I didn't want to get wrecked. We're still, what? $500 from each account, less than $500 now from $2,000 in payouts. So we're getting there. I got to get to 27,600 on this one. So what is that? 223, 4, 5, 6. So basically about $480 more for $1,000 payout on that account. And where's the other one? I just hit $53,000 in this account, or $3,000 is what it takes to get to that. So I have $600. So if I can get $600 and $480, that'll be $2,000 in payouts. So hopefully next week. All right, let me get off of my copy trader because, like I said, we copy trade accounts. So after hitting the copy trade, I always hit flat and all just to make sure you don't want none kind of linger in the background. Then remove your accounts off your copy trader if you're using copy trader. You don't want to accidentally take a trade on your copy trader. All right, we're going to switch over to our elusive funded accounts. So that'll be our next trade. I'm hoping if we get an opportunity. I think I feel like we're going back down, honestly, guys. I think once we run this 4-hour high here, that we're probably going back down. But who knows? These all-time highs are insane lately. Uh, I don't know anything about the XAUUSD. That's something new to me. Nice, JR. Your target hit this morning. If you bought at 87. No, I wish I would have bought at the pivot. Oh, goodness. I'm not even sure what XAUUSD is. I don't really follow anything else but the NASDAQ and ES for most part. Oh, look at that nasty wick. Man, what was that, like a 30, almost 40 point wick? Yeah, almost a 40-point wick. Uh, Dirty, dirty, dirty. So we just printed a green 15-minute candle. So does this mean that we go down the rest of the morning? Like, I've been watching that lately. Whatever that 15-minute candle is, do we go down? Which the market is showing very bearish. Like all the time frames are, very bear. I mean, bullish right now. I'm sorry, bullish. How's everybody else's trading going so far? Was anybody able to take at least 10, 15, 20 points out of the long above 25? Or is anybody still holding? A lot of times I would take trades off that previous day close here. A lot of times you can almost get you like a little 10 points. If you like those mechanical type trades where you don't have to worry about entering, you can just place your entry down. So there's that 4-hour candle. Well, no, that's that previously hourly candle. The 4-hour candle hasn't printed yet. So you still got, I'm not even sure what time it is. 47. So you still got 13 minutes before a new 4-hour candle. Like I said, I'm hoping that we can find us a elusive funded account trade. But I know we're just going to have to wait a little bit. So we are up to that previous day high at 138. So maybe that's something we hit and kind of have a deeper pullback. But we're only going to look for longs at the moment. Unless you're just kind of shorting for 10 points. So we can see if this is going to pay 10 points. A lot of times I like to just see. So the 100 did, the whole number did pay 10 points if you shorted that whole number. If you like to look for those little, 10, 15, 20 point trades. A lot of times I used to do that with like whatchamacallit, um, like a mini or something. Risk 200 to make 200. So what, 25? That's normal. You hit the 27, the 100 level, you always, most of the time, pull back to the 75. That's why I like, especially if it's the very first time and how little we've hit that whole number. So, man, a lot of times this thing can even get back down to the 50 sometimes if you like to trade in between whole numbers. So, like if you hit the 100, you pull back to the 75. A lot of times, if the 75 doesn't hold, you'll pull back to the 50. Then the 50 will run back up through the 75. And then you may break that whole number and get the 710, 715. Then you'll get the pullback to the 90 level most of the time. And a lot of times, what I would do once we hit the 110 or whatever, wherever you're at in the market, the 10 level, bounce back to the 90. And as it's going through back through the whole number, we would take longs. So this is why you see most of my entries in between above or whole numbers. So like that last where we entered long at a while ago, we waited for it to hit this 25. We waited for it to pull back into the teens or the 10. And when it went back above 25, that's where I got long, was at 27. But I know a lot of times you're going to hit the 50 level and pull back. So that's kind of what we did, that little pullback that we got this morning. So just I like to trade in between whole numbers because the market likes to touch the whole numbers. There's not really anything to do here right now. So right now we're just kind of getting small body, big wicks on these 5 minute candles. So we're just going to kind of sit on our hands for a few minutes and see. We're also getting back up to that all-time highs, which is at 27,138. I haven't really looked at ES this morning to see how far it's off all-time highs, but a lot of times the ES likes to run them, and so it looks like the ES never did get to the all-time highs yesterday, which is that 71.85. You can see the ES pretty much rejected off the 75 yesterday. So thank you guys for liking and subscribing today. Like I said, we've already taken one funded a trade. Our entry was down at 25. We were looking for 30 points, but we only got partial credit. I think we ended up with about 15 points on it because we were so close to news that I was just trying to protect my profit, but I didn't want to give up the trade. So we will be doing a for anybody that wants to join us in the Asia session tonight. We will do a giveaway in Asia session tonight for anybody that wants to join us for either a Lucid 25K or 50K. For anybody that uses Lucid's accounts, doing the giveaways at nights are a little bit easier than you know than in the morning time. Like I said, nothing to do here, guys. We take our trades off the 5 minutes. And so we're just waiting to see if we get some kind of clean 5 minute candles. And right now we are not getting clean 5 minute candles. These are big wicks on both sides. I guess this would be considered a outside. Is that a, I guess you consider that an outside 5 minute candle. I can't see where that one wick ends at. Oh, I guess that would be a inside bar. I mean, I guess we could take this on a eval, but I won't take it on a funded. This failed yesterday. What is that? What about 40 point candle? That's a big candle. Yeah, if we take this inside bar, it's going to be on an eval. To play this right, you're supposed to have a 40 point stop loss, and there's just no way I can have a 40 point stop loss, but we'll still take it. I'm going to go. Break even quick because we're hitting that 50% mark on the 1 hour candle. Let's see. It's still a valid short, so we're still going to take the short if it pushes back below there. Now, I only do these on evals, guys, not funded. So that's why I tell you the difference what I'm trading between evals and fundeds. Like I said, this setup failed yesterday. And the only way to play this correctly is, like I said, your stop loss has to be all the way up there at 80. But if you're just doing one micro, it's not that bad. 27,000. So definitely could get a big bounce here at 27,000 if we can't lose to 27,000s. So it did pay us 40 points. I mean, really, there's your take profit if you were looking for the 40-point trade. Unfortunately, this is eval, not funded, guys. So here's a pivot. If we can't get through the pivot, so far, guys, this trade is what, 2 for 1 this week. So we won on Monday with this trade. Maybe it's no 3 for 1 this week. So 2 wins. Monday won, Tuesday won, Wednesday was a loss, and today's a winner. So this is inside bar 5 minutes. It's just a straight mechanical type trade. I couldn't play the way it needed to be played because you got to have a 40-point stop loss. That is something you do with like 1 micro or something, or 2 at the most. Because even 2, that's still $160. So ooh, nasty, nasty wick that was. Looks like we're probably gonna get stopped out on this one. That was a nasty wick. All right, dirty. So we did leave quite a bit on the table on that one, guys. To re-enter this, I would need it to probably print below the pivot here. Nasty, nasty candle. Hey, what is that? Freaking 65? What? 50, 70 point freaking wick? That is insane. Wow. Oh, goodness. All right. Is this going to stay bullish? We're about to get a new 5 minute candle, even though this is one ugly, ugly 5 minute candle, guys. This thing's like a freaking, there's no body on this candle. Oh, my goodness. See if we break back out the 15 minutes here. You kind of want to see it break out the top of the 15 minutes back above 25 and maybe make its way up to I don't like the shorts unless we're back below the pivot. And that's like a little 700 retest. Let's see if we can break out this 15 minutes. Waiting for it to break out of the 15 minutes. And it's also a bull flag on the ES. Oh, thank you, Clarity. Yeah, we're going to do a giveaway tonight for a Lucif account if you want to join us tonight. How's your trading session been going today, Clarity? Too bad we didn't take that freaking. Yeah, it took 2 years to get to 1,000. I had to start streaming in the evenings. That was the only way to do it, and I know that I had to do that. I just was not motivated to stream Asia market. Because I still struggle with Asia market a little bit. Usually 7 o'clock Central Time or 8 o'clock Eastern. The ES looks like it's breaking out of this little bull flag here. We just got to get. I'm trying to wait and see if we can get out of this 15-minute range, and that's right back above 30 level, or maybe back above 25, 27. Oh, your stop break even? Nice. We're still kind of tapping the top of that 15-minute candle here at the 30s. Maybe right now, if we can push through it here. And the ES is breaking out. It's a 5-minute candle. Shoot. 25. Still not break. Woo. Oh, I'm so glad we didn't enter that. I came really close to pushing the button there. But we couldn't get above that 25-30, or we couldn't break out of that 15-minute range. A lot of equal highs sitting up there at 30. I know the inside bar was kind of the butter trade this morning. I think paid like 70 points. Even though we only took 30. Oh, the big wick there. Oh no, you're good, man. I wasn't even paying attention to the wick, honestly. I only thing I was looking at was the 15-minute candle, where the gold lines are kind of drawn out. I was just looking at that. I was looking at the 15-minute candle with the ES because I thought the ES was creating a little bull flag there, but we didn't break. Whew, goodness. So far, just two trades this morning. Unfortunately, the second trade is which I try to make my funded trade, at least one of the fundeds I'm trading. We took that inside bar earlier on a what do you want to call it? On a eval because I usually don't take the inside bars on fundeds. And we only got partial credit for our one funded account of like 20 points. We didn't get the full 30 like we looked for. Dude, if this thing can print below this pivot and wick into that pivot, I will take the short here. We're just trying to wait. We still got 40 seconds left on this candle. I'm going to zoom into this thing real quick, and we'll just use that pivot as our stop loss. So basically, I'll have my stop loss here if we do enter, and if it comes back above it, we'll just be stopped out. But I kind of want to see it print below it. I want to see it hit the 75 real quick, 70, then where this thing just wicks. Let me make sure. 82. Nope. Couldn't get through the pivot. Did we break out the 15 minutes here? The ES looks like it's trying to push here. Still got 4 minutes left on this 5-minute candle, so a lot of time to push here. Break. Boy, this thing's being dirty. Being dirty in that area, guys. Dude, that 15-minute candle does not want to give it up this morning, guys. That is your 9 to 9:15 candle. Hopefully it's not one of those deals when it breaks, it just goes so fast. I'm sorry, Saul. We're only MNQ. It's micros of the NASDAQ. Dude, these 15, 20, 30 point pullbacks is what's devastating with some of these trades. You know, it's like your stop loss has to be so big today. If you're trading minis, boy, you're taking some heat. Oh, goodness. Woo, look at the fake out that was. What is that? 30, 40 point wick? I mean, that is just dirty, guys. This is why I try so hard not to buy these breakout 5-minute candles, since they're so tempting sometimes because they're like so nice, full red, green. You're thinking, oh, there's nothing going to stop this. Then, and these things just do a completely reversal and just get smashed. Oh my goodness. Dude, back at this freaking pivot again, man. Come on, get through this pivot. All right. It was like, how many times are we going to hit this area? Dude, this thing is just being awful. Has anybody gotten trapped in a trade yet this morning? Watch us when we break one way or the other out of this 15 minutes. Yeah, it is very trappy today, man. This thing will trap you so quick today. Like, that's what I'm hoping, that we can get through this pivot and this below the 75. I wouldn't mind looking for a short below 75. Either that or back above 30. I'm trying not to take any trades in between this gold area here. So right now, your 15 minutes is pretty much trading sideways because this is a 15-minute candle here. And we do have this larger outside 15 minutes candle, but right now we're just trading inside the 9 o'clock 15-minute candle. But anyway, what time is it? It's already 10:20. We're definitely pushing how late I usually like to take funded trades because I'm still trying to find a trade on my Lucif account. Even if we can just find 10 points with a little runner, I would even be okay with that. What's up, CS? How are you doing? If I do trade gold, it's mainly in the evening. I haven't done a lot of gold trading during the New York session. Oh, excuse me. I tried to take a gold trade last night, but I kind of noticed that it was super bearish last night, and gold just sold off pretty heavily last night before it pumped up. No. I'm trying to save the TikTok page, guys. There we go. Man, does this finally break through? Yeah, I'm hoping it breaks out one way or the other. Hopefully on a new 5-minute candle. You got to we got 20 points for the ES to run all-time highs. All right. Come on. Let's break 5 minutes. We got 17 seconds left. Hopefully it gives us a wick too. Hopefully it don't do us dirty. Oh, come on. Goodness. At least we got a wick. Oh. Break. It's too early for all this trading sideways stuff, guys. I'm just waiting to see if we're going to break out of this. Come on. But you also got to be careful, make sure it's just not a wick, then to come back down. So that's the only thing that's kind of scary with this. Mm. Either that, or whatever way it breaks, it probably happens so fast you won't be able to catch it. Well, there's the first break. We made sure we didn't take that one because we didn't want to get faked out. Oh, that was... Look at the nasty girl giving us some nasty price action here. She dipped the toe. Look at the traps. You know someone took that freaking long as we broke above that range. Dude, that was so trappy, guys. That was dirty. That was so dirty. That was so dirty. You did it, H. I was not going to take that first push, man, because I was like, man, watch that thing just stick a wick over there and then pull back. It's so dirty, man. It's like, come on. Trust me, I wanted to join in that one, H, but I was like, man, I don't want to get trapped in this crap. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Just got out. Yeah, I don't blame you. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, who knows what's going to happen here? We're just in a we're just trading sideways. We got what, about 40 point sideways trading? Oh, oh goodness. Dude, the EMAs on my Rico candles, they are smashed together. This is always a good indicator. Do not, I mean, it's almost like it's not even safe to take trades. When it breaks out, it's going to happen so fast probably that you're just going to sit here and be watching. Do we attempt it here? Do we attempt it? Is it? I mean, this candle couldn't push to the bottom, so maybe. There's a push. There's a wick. This thing's still being dirty, guys. It's going to touch on the third line. Yeah, that what 90-37 or whatever that here, that wick here. All right. I'm hoping all these wicks can help hold us up if we decide to pull back some. 30 is kind of my line in the sand here, guys. Looking for 30 points. Looking for 70, 69 area. But who knows? This stuff's been wicking back so bad. We may get stopped out on a runner. Ah. I am keeping tight stop loss just because of the price action. Maybe we can downsize a little bit here. We just went in with 2 micros this time around. That's a nasty candle. I hate when these 5-minute candles are all big wicks like this. What's up, Solo? Usually that's usually it struggles to get back above that previous wick most of the time. My line in the sand will be the 30 level here, guys. It's doing good today. We did just take a second entry on a funded account, which we usually don't do, but we downsized to just 2 micros on this trade. So we're risking probably about $100. The 50 just don't want to give it up, guys. Oh, that was dirty. Usually, uh, see, 41 maybe. No, we're not copy trading right now. We've already done copy trading this morning. This is just one single account, Jason. Thirty is that kind of line in the sand. We lose a 30, it's probably going back down. Yeah. What did we miss our target by? Like a few ticks? That was dirty of you. That was so dirty. All right, so that pretty much carried us back to break even on our funded loose of 25K. So we're back down to just what 25K pretty much. All right, so no more loose of funded for the day. So we'll just live with the $97 red. We had plenty of opportunities to get out of that trade, but we just didn't take it. But everything else is, I guess, green. I mean, it missed our target by just like a few points. Yeah, I had to have that right below the freaking 20, man. All right, let me go over to evals. Man, that 30 is still holding. Good old all-time highs, guys. Good old all-time highs. This is... Oh, you had a rough trading session today, Solo? Or last night? So far, guys, we are green on 4 accounts and red on 1. That's the only downfall about entering twice sometimes. You take the risk with that. Until a tweet hits. Like I said, we're switching over to eval, guys. What's up, Methodical? Did you take any trades today, Methodical Man? We need that Methodical Man tweet. Methodical move the market. So we're pretty much stuck back into the range again, guys. So like I said, it's just nothing to really do here. We did try the long. Outside of this one, we got the first trade was a winner. The second one missed our 10 points by literally points. But then I had about a 25 point stop loss. So now we're just back to break even with the Lucif account back at the 25K. Actually, we're $5 off from being back to break even. You just took the 10 points pre-orb? Okay. Price action's been garbage today, dude. No good follow through. We've been just chopping pretty much since 9:45. Ooh. Is this thing going? I don't want to be suckered in with this long again. I don't know. I don't think I am. I'm gonna sit here and watch because I don't want to be suckered in this thing again. I want, or maybe you can just take it as close as you can to the 30 level. Maybe we are on an eval, so all right, we're gonna take the eval trade. Ain't no use being scared to trade the Bewley eval here. It's our Bewley eval, so we take a couple more risk on the Bewley eval here. This thing's going to work out because it's an eval. That last trade didn't work out because it was a funded. Yeah, that's how that works. Fundeds don't work out. Evals work out 100% of the time. Dude, this area around the 50s and 60s have been just a straight wall the last few pushes. So we're still in negative drawdown, but this is still considered a break-even trade because this is just a runner. Put the magnet on it, Methodical. Put the magnet on it. Someone put the magnet at the top of the charts. It says, choose a P account and put the place of the tape on the monitor where it shows which accounts. Oh. So, oh, yeah. Just put tape over the funded part where it's just an eval account. You're so right, man. I think Methodical Man's trying to get back home, but I think he's having some car issues. Screw you, NASDAQ. And screw you. I can't believe this. I knew that shit was going to at least give you your 10, 20 points on a eval. it's, it's like the market knows. They're like, look at all these saps with the funded accounts that we're about to wreck. Did you blow up some funded accounts solo? Oh, this thing just does not want to go up. Oh, where's my P&L? It's on the side over here. Woo. Like I said, our stop loss is still in the negative. It'll be pretty much a break even trade if we get stopped out. This is just what's left over from the runner. We already hit the first two contracts. Yeah, when it like you're bringing up the P&L stuff. The I don't really care about the with the P&L being on the chart and stuff. I figured that's for people who charges you to for signals and charges you to like be in their Discord or something like that. But I don't really charge anybody to come here and watch, so that's why I do show P&L. I just don't usually have it on my charts because for some reason on my charts, if even if I drag my P&L over, like it won't show on the top. I would have to go like this. I would have to go like this to show P&L. So I don't ever put P&L on the charts. But I also don't sell signals. So, I figure if you're going, that's to me those are the people that needs to show you everything what they're doing if they're selling you stuff or sell you those discords, the paid discords if anybody's a part of those paid discords, their entries and exits and all that good stuff if you're a part of that world. Let's see. ES still has about 15 points for it to run to all-time highs. ES is about to run into some resistance here at 75. I think these were yesterday's levels though, so I didn't update the levels today. So we're targeting the all-time highs up there at 125, guys. So expect resistance at each hold number, which this is your next hold number, which is going to be 75. Yeah, you can just put it in Discord, like Discord messaging, if you like. Why can't I ever find that? Let's see what time it is. All right. We probably got about 10 or 15 more minutes, guys. I think after that, we'll take a quick break. Then we'll go to My Funded Futures TV for an hour. And for anybody that joins us, we will see you over there at 11:30 this morning. $11:30 to $12:30. Hopefully everybody was able to keep their account safe today, or if you did, just took the minimum loss. We've already hit that previous day close before. Remember, a lot of times I am a fan of the previous day close as a mechanical trade of like 10 points, but we've already hit it once, so I would not take it a second time. Oh, you popped. Did you get caught in that big sell off last night, Solo? Because man, that would that that sell off that happened at 8 o'clock last night was insane. That thing went straight from chopping sideways. I didn't even want to trade it. I was like, man, I don't even want to get on and stream this crap. This thing's just chopping sideways. And then I looked back and we sold off like 100 points. I was like, holy crap. Yeah, so this is only working out because it's my eval trade. Unfortunately, we were one trade too early for the funded account, guys. It's just the way it goes. This could pull back off the 90s to 100s because there's no wick left on the bottom of this 5 minute candle. So, but I think if you want to lock in profit, 65 might be able to save you because this is probably going to go from around the 27,100s back into the 80s to 70s. Oh, we'll just have to see. Or as the Bulls just keep pushing this thing? We don't know. We're just getting into that no man's land of all time highs. We're only about 30, 40 points away from yesterday's all time highs. Ah, come on. Man, this thing's looking so bullish. Dude, is this? I think it hits the all time highs here. Maybe we'll just target the all time highs. Heck with it. All right, there's that previous day close. Remember, a lot of times that's a straight mechanical that I will take if we weren't already in this, looking for like 10 points. If you're looking for like a easy mechanical 10-point trade, that thing has a really good win percentage on the for like 10 points. There's always a lot of resistance at the previous day close. You just don't get it every day. So if we can get through the hundreds here, we should get the push up to those previous day highs. The last time we hit this level, where did we sell back down? 100 points. So push it. Someone put the magnet up there. Come on. We got the magnet a while ago. Methodical must have put the magnet on there as he's sitting in the car dealership asking, "What's wrong with my car, sir?" And they're telling him that he stayed at a hotel with a number on it last night. He got his catalytic converter stolen. Someone stole his catalytic converter. No, I'm just kidding, God. That's not truthful. We're just messing with methodical. Push. Come on. Oh, you called him mechanical man? Oh, it's methodical. Or do you mean to call him call him that? Oh, okay. All right, so there's a 10 hit. Push. Looking for the all-time highs up there. I mean, this thing could just dump off this 27,100 here, guys. We don't really know what to expect here. These whole numbers, you never know. And we could easily even, like I said, there is no wick on the bottom of that 5-minute candle, the one that we got our stop loss at. So a lot of times, the market likes to come back and clean up those legs without wicks, especially on the 5 minutes. It seems like it'll come back down there, clear out that no wick, and plus you have like a little gap here too, a little imbalance gap. If it does, it'll probably pull back, bounce off these wicks, then probably move back up. But I'm not taking no short, so. You said was. Oh, you're long. Okay, so you longed above 27,000. That's a little too late for me to long up here. Um, it's so hard to get long here because I just don't know if what kind of pullback we're going to get. If we went at all-time highs, I'd probably be like, yeah. But, man, all-time highs is kind of scary. Oh, you long. I'm sorry. I missed what I'm sorry. You got long from 27,000. Okay. Okay. I missed that part. I thought you got long at 27,100. Nice. Yeah, nice long, man. I'm hoping this next 5-minute candle here can kind of print above the previous day close, find support, and also at the top of the 4-hour candle. Guys, I have probably about 5 minutes left that we can hang out for. I have to get my PC kind of ready for my funded futures, where I have to make sure I get everything shut down, make sure everything's working properly. And you guys are more than welcome to come over there and watch us on my funded futures TV at 11:30 to 12:30. All right, so we printed right there at that previous day close. Let's see if the top of that 4-hour candle holds. There's your 4-hour candle close, or the top of that 4-hour close there. Nice. Come on, hold. Yeah, that's what I'm targeting. The yesterday's close up there at 137s. That's my final target. Oh, look at the 4-hour candle give us a little support. Just avoid putting gas in the car. Oh, goodness. Once you hit that 725, you're tightening up. Oh, yeah, most definitely. We always get a little reaction at the 25 level, man. I've already locked in 50 points, so I'll accept for whatever happens here. Mm. Come on. We just want a little bitty wick up there to 135s. Just right below that pivot at 140 and your previous day high at 138, guys. The only thing that worries me is that we could go back down there and clear up that imbalance gap along with that no wick on the 5-minute candle. We could get like a good 50-60% pullback here. And like I said, that would probably be down to the 60s if we're going to get that pullback here. You got like 1, 2, 3 big old wicks down there. So that's probably going to be, if I had to pick a pullback area, it would be the top of those wicks. We can also pull fib on this leg too to kind of see. So it looks like we're going to get stopped right here. Yeah, 50% is back at the 60 level. So that would be a nice area for pullback if we're going to pull back. So it'd be 50% of this total leg here. And that'd be on the top of these wicks. So really wouldn't be a bad spot for a bounce. All right, we're going to take 10 more points out of this since it could not push back down. So lock in 60 points. All right, new 5-minute candle here. There's your 25. Whoever was looking for 25 a while ago. I know somebody was. Who was looking for 25? Somebody's looking for 25. I forgot where that's at. Oh, Prayer Kid. That's it. I was like, I know it's somewhere. I was like, I have like 3 different chats, man. It's like I'm like looking at the different chats. I was like, I knew I saw that somewhere in the chat. The 25. All right, we got about 4 more minutes, so hopefully we can hit our final 35 in the next 4 minutes. That way we can start shutting our stuff down. Blow on it. Someone blow on it. Don't get up there and just wick right at it. That's what I can see happening. Then we'll get the pullback back into the 27,100s again. Because most of the time when you hit that 25, you'll get the pullback into the whole number. Oh, it got within a tick. We're so close to those all-time highs, man. It just may not have it in it. I mean, it's very understandable, man. This is all-time highs. Like, so we're gonna lock in another 10 points. So we're just giving up 20 points here. So if it comes back and stops us out. Why couldn't this be my funded account, man? This son of a bee. I swear. It always has to be like that. Always one trade too early on the fundeds. One trade too. Yeah, I know. It's like that. It's like I just need like 5 more points. I'm not even going to be look for the 2 points, man. I'm just going to because all right, we're just going to stay at the bottom of this 5 minute candle here. So our entry was at 38 was our entry. Push. Oh. I'm hoping during the lunch hour we get a big sell off. There it goes. That's looking. It looked like the Bulls are trying to step in. Come on. No, I gotta say I've never seen. Huh? I've never seen that mega. Uh oh, that looks like a very reversal type candle there. All right, guys. Thank you guys for watching. We came so close to hitting our final target, but that's okay. We only missed out on about 15 points. So thank you guys for watching. And like I said, we will be on My Funded Futures from 11:30 to 12:30 for anybody that wants to join us over there. We would much appreciate it. Uh, I know sometimes that lunchtime trading can be definitely difficult because I know I struggle with it some days. I think this thing could go back to the 60s if we start losing that hourly candle. All right, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Everyone have a great rest of your day. hopefully you're at least able to find at least one or two good green trades. Hopefully your red trade wasn't devastating. I did take one losing trade on my, because I went in twice, so I re-entered twice and it cost me. So we're going to be red on one of our elusive fundeds today, so we're back to break even. But everything else is a nice green day, and we will talk to you guys later. Thank you.